Oh my goodness, I can't believe what is happening in the World Series.
Yeah.
Unrelated to the weather. Well,
Right.
sort
Well,
of
it is.
related to the
Yeah.
weather because they're having some storms on the way.
We talked about it, at the 6 o'clock newscast. I said the rain possibly could get there if the game goes into extra innings.
Which it might.
Could be a serious situation there because
Yeah.
a big storm now in Toledo and 3 hours away. It's going to take a while for that to get there, but still
Yeah,
some showers
hopefully
around.
not,
Yeah.
but wow.
We are looking at, I should say 3 hours away. It's only a couple hours away. Here's what's looking at Venice right now. Earlier today, Barb Wilson getting this nice shot and sending it in. A sunset here along the Sun Coast. Appreciate that, Barb. She sends in frequent photos. And Anna Maria webcam as the sun was going down. A little bit further north. Now you can see a pretty nice shot out there and calm conditions, at least in the bay and near the coast. Offshore, though, it's been a little rough because of that east wind gusting as high as 15 to 20 knots offshore. But you can see the rotation circulation. This is a large area of high pressure right here. It's in control over the southeast, and this high pressure will eventually move off to the southeast as this front starts to move in. This same front, by the way, is responsible for producing the rainfall now into Ohio near Cleveland. It's not all that heavy at this point, but it will add a little bit of a problem there at times. And then here comes the heavier storms in northwest Ohio pushing off in that direction. This is the area of low pressure, the attendant cold front stretching all the way down to Texas tonight, producing some big storms there. It will move through here. It'll happen tomorrow night, and it will usher in, let's say, cooler temperatures, not extremely cold because the low pressure center is so far away. We're not going to get that big drop in temperatures as a result of that. A few showers around today, pushing from the east to the west on that easterly wind flow, and it continues to be out of the east-northeast at 8 right now. The pressure way up there, 3018, and that is continuing to rise. The dew point temperature pretty high for this time of year, 66 degrees. And as far as the high goes today, it was close to being a record, 89. The record high temperature, 92, set back in 1971. This morning's low was warm, 68 degrees. Our normal low, which is pretty comfortable, it's 63 degrees. So we've been well above that over the past couple of nights. And as far as temperatures go, low 70s inland areas in like Waterleaf and Rosedale, and the Meadows now at 75 degrees, and Holmes Beach at 73, Anna Maria 76 degrees there. So a bit warmer right near the coast. Siesta Key at 75 and Inglewood at 73 degrees, the same into Port Charlotte. Well, the forecast tomorrow doesn't change much. We will see lots of sunshine in the morning, a few clouds in the afternoon, along with a few spotty showers. Now, not a lot of rainfall expected, but there will be a few around, and we'll see high temperatures warming into the mid-80s, so a little bit above average, slightly cooler on Friday, and then a cool down on the weekend. Well, the wind flow and wind forecast, anywhere from 5 to 10 miles an hour. You know, it was breezy today, not as windy tomorrow, and we'll see the possibility, as I said, of a few isolated showers later on in the afternoon. Well, the cold front itself is stretching all the way down into Texas tonight, and that cold front is producing some pretty big storms as it heads off to the east and southeast. And no severe weather warnings at this point, but some pretty hefty showers and storms blowing up right there near Dallas and to the west thereof. Well, some drier air that had been around has slipped off to the southeast, and the humidity slowly coming back on that east wind, and that is the reason why we have a slight chance for this to develop. Now, there is a slight chance for this to develop, too, as it heads off to the northeast. Not a concern to any land at this point. We could still see one more storm before the whole season winds on down. Here comes the front, as I mentioned. The timing of it looks to be here late Friday, and then in place and cooling us down by Saturday morning. For boaters, seas running right around 2 feet. It's a little better tomorrow, and the water temperature now at 76 degrees. Tides on your screen, here they are coming up for Sarasota Bay. Low tide will be at 10:09 and sunrise at 7:42. Isolated showers, partly cloudy, 75, or I should say 65 for low. Tomorrow's high will be 84 degrees near the beaches, a little bit warmer inland, and the extended forecast is calling for breezy conditions to return Friday as the front nears, and on Saturday, sunshine and plenty of it for the weekend. Haley?